Good day, everybody, and welcome to episode 8 of your favourite podcast, the Good Luck Have Fun podcast.
Whee.
I am Ben.
I'm Dan.
And I'm James.
And he's having some kind of existential crisis.
I was actually looking at myself back in the recording, like, my hair's looking good again
You're
today.
looking
I'm
sweet.
Ah, you do look nice today, man.
I'm loving the sweatback look.
Thanks,
You rock
man.
it, man.
I noticed this a few episodes ago. You did the same thing, but you parted it in the middle. It really suited you, man. You need
Thanks,
to do that
man.
again.
Yeah,
I'm
I
going
think
for
you
this
rock
is
it.
Draco at the minute. So it's like, you know, Potter.
Give us a big Potter.
Give it.
Potter.
Oh, nice. Oh,
Potter.
beautiful. Potter.
Love it.
My father will hear about it.
father shall be hearing of this fantastic podcast.
But yeah, we are live on TikTok as well, not
We
just
are.
on
We are
Twitch.
currently
So
hello,
welcome
TikTokers.
to anyone who is on TikTok at the
We
moment.
do have a
Hi.
James
Hello.
here as well, by the way.
We do. He's over that
He's
way.
rocking and vibing with his Draco Malfoy sweep.
Yeah. Potter.
And today's exciting because we are doing 2 weeks back to back of an
We are.
episode, which is
We are.
exciting. We've had
2
time
weeks
in
of
our
us.
busy schedules to do another podcast today. Guys, what
Aye.
have we been up to in this last week?
Been up to James.
Oh,
You're first,
I'm not.
Draco.
I don't want to go down the boring route, obviously. Like, yeah, all right, you know, work and stuff, haven't we all? But been doing a lot more hobbying. I actually got into. This is going to be a controversial one for the people that know the game. I've started playing RuneScape 3.
RuneScape 3?
Yeah.
Even though there was one.
People don't
Yeah.
like RuneScape 3.
They
Do you
don't.
not?
No,
It's probably
because
why I've never heard of
it's
it.
really heavily microtransactioned,
Oh, right.
but you can totally play the game without getting involved in the microtransactions.
Oh, right,
It's,
okay.
it's loot crates, basically.
Same as every game
Exactly.
nowadays, isn't it?
So-
I do. I'm a sucker for loot crates, but I'm doing pretty good at not going
I'm proud of
near
you.
them in
I'm
this.
proud
Well
of you.
done, man.
So
Good on you,
He's
man.
got a little coin for 6 months.
yeah,
so
I
no-
do.
6 months free of
6 months clean
microtransactions.
and TX. But I've been playing that, really enjoying that again.
Nice.
I can't wait, and I'll put it on Discord and stuff, but something I've always wanted, I've finally made the plunge and got one. I've just bought a fully glass display cabinet
Oh, nice.
Yes,
man.
that's
I like
so
that.
sick,
So
man.
that
So
arrives
clean.
Where did you
tomorrow.
keep them before this? Just on shelves?
On a desk.
Just
on
and-
the side,
yeah.
yeah. Wherever
your-
there's empty space, that's where the plastic
Literally.
crack
Yeah,
will lie.
oh, God.
So I got that, and then I got a really nice and expensive model that I've wanted for a long time. It's the centerpiece. So
Oh, cool, man.
got a week off work, and I'm gonna
Oh,
build
yeah, you
up the
haven't,
case.
yeah.
Build the case, get the model done. I'll try and put something in the Discord and on Insta later, but
Do
Nice,
it,
man.
do it, because we love seeing your toy soldier updates. So
Thanks,
keep them coming.
Yeah,
Keep them
man.
coming.
yeah, that's
it.
honestly about as good as an update gets from me, really.
I mean, really, it's only been a week. Normally we've had
Yeah,
3 or 4, and
I
we're like,
know.
I've done this.
I know,
I
yeah.
got married. I went to the Bahamas.
I got divorced, married again.
Oh, I wish. I'm joking. I'm joking. No, I'm messing.
You're going to get home and the locks will be changed now.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Fucking car's gone out the drive. Fuck him.
That's sick, bro. Sick, bro. And what was that model, by the way? I already know it, but what was the model you got?
The model is Bellicor, the Dark Prince.
Bellicor the Dark Prince. If you're into your Warhammer, you know how spicy this model is.
Yeah.
It is a fantastic reissue of this model. It's
It
so
is.
clean.
Well, that's why I had to get it, because it's a remake of the original. I got the original, and the original's about that
Tiny,
big.
yeah.
yeah, it's like
Small.
made of metal like that, and he's tiny.
Metal, though. That's
Yeah,
nice.
it's old.
This
it's-
one plastic, the next one.
Yeah,
This is
yeah, yeah. So
plastic.
the old one was pewter. It came out
Yeah.
like 10 years ago or something.
You had it age
Yeah.
longer, probably even. Yeah.
One of the first Warhammer models I ever bought, and it was really hard to get money for me back then. It was like £3 lunch money that I was saving.
Oh,
up
right.
again.
Yeah.
And then the new one came out, and all right, it's about £100. But I was like, I've got to fucking have it.
Nah, mate,
And it's
get
like
it.
this
That
big
hundo.
now. Yeah,
It is a chunky boy. It is a chunky boy.
Yeah.
He stands
Yeah.
tall and proud.
And I can't wait.
Gotta be
I'm
proud of it,
smash
man.
I'm excited to see the updates on that.
Yeah, me too.
Genuinely, I love those updates, man.
Sick,
Buzzing,
man.
Thanks, guys.
buzzing. So that's a decent little thing that you've done this week.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's very productive for your hobby.
It
Because
is.
you've been meaning to do it for bloody ages. The,
Yeah.
Yeah, you
the
keep saying
stand
kind of
and
every
the
week.
model.
Yeah, you keep saying. I remember you saying every week. You kind of like, I fell off the painting a bit, hadn't you? So
Yeah, yeah.
Fell off the painting, which means one night this week.
Yeah, one night I didn't have a
Oh,
brush in my
falling
hand.
off, boys. Pack it in.
slacking. Got nothing left.
Got nothing left. No, you're a god when it comes to hobby. No, you gassed me up
Hobby
to
guy.
keep doing my hobby. I've just bought a bunch of paints.
I've seen.
So I'm gonna get my little space dwarfs painted up hopefully soon. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
But before we talk about what I've been up to, Dan, what have you been up to, my brother?
Well, same as you. So I've not been painting, but I've been hobbying as much as I can. Been
Nice.
drawing. I've showed
Yeah.
you some of
Yeah,
my
yeah.
designs.
They're
Yeah, I've
looking
been drawing
sick,
some
dude.
tattoos. Draw some sick ones, like a little cigarette with like skull smoke coming off it.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
all did decent stuff. I've posted them in the Discord anyway. But I also played some Dying Light 2, but with Ben, my best mate.
Oh,
so
yeah.
he bought it.
Nice.
And it just shows how good that game is co-op. Like because the first one was so good co-op in it. They were really
It was fun.
focused on co-op, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we both played it on Tuesday, whatever. All day, sat jamming. One of them
Sick.
game days.
Love
before I
those
went to work.
days,
They're
bro.
the best days.
That's so chill.
Yeah, played that for a while. Took Asher to the park, getting him on the slides and all that, took him out. But
Took him out.
took him out,
Flying knee kick.
threw him up the slides. Went,
Disclaimer, he didn't do that.
I didn't do that. I don't throw my kids to the moon.
Good to know.
Good to know. That's good. What a dad. Is he a good
Dad
dad?
of the year.
Dad of the year. But no, on the lighter side as well is I've been doing a charity event
Yeah.
this month as well. So for the whole month of March, I'm doing a charity event for SANS, who are tailored towards helping grieving families who have lost their babies. We have friends who have unfortunately lost babies, so this is close to us. But they help with terminally ill children and with babies who are unfortunately on that verge of going. So I'm doing the charity event where I'm walking 100 kilometers and 100,000 steps in the month. Obviously, it's not all in one go. It's daily and adds up. But I do have links and everything for everybody who would like to in the Discord or on my Facebook and that kind of stuff. So so that's kind of what I'm doing this month. At the moment, it's been going really well. I'm probably at about 18 kilometers so far. So we're only 4 days in, 5 days in. So I've been doing really well. Again. That's why I've been trying to get out as much as possible. Not doing too much inside. But it helps with me working. Doing my steps of exercise. Hopefully, it just raises awareness for people who've lost theirs. And the unfortunate thing is me and Hannah had our babies quite easily. So we want to show our love by being able to spread the awareness that people, some people don't, have a really tough time.
Of course,
So
a lot of people don't think about that being a thing, and it's a
Exactly.
hugely important, cause that you're raising money for.
Yeah.
So
Thanks,
honestly,
guys.
that's awesome. Obviously, keep sharing those links as well.
Yeah,
and
we
you can
will.
help support Dan if
definitely.
you want through those links.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Big love.
That's it. But yeah, I've been chilling.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
That's
bro.
massive. Look at you, so proud.
No, it's huge. Honestly,
Yeah,
I
it
love
is.
stuff like that.
Thanks,
It's hugely important.
Appreciate it.
Hugely important.
What about you, Ben?
Yeah, go on.
I've been unwell.
You have.
I've been unwell. I only about on Sunday, 4 days ago, got over the dreaded Rona Rooney.
No, yeah.
Not
You
ideal.
are. Not ideal.
It was a very quick spell though. Luckily,
Yeah.
But I was knocked on my bum by it.
You were.
It was awful. So Friday started to feel all right, and when I've not been asleep basically, because all I've done is hibernate. Because I've had to work as well because I'm atting my work. don't do any kind of sick pay. I only get government standard.
Yeah, they don't.
So I don't get paid for the first 2 days that I'm sick.
Oh, right.
So I couldn't afford. I went home on a half day, unpaid, and then I had to work from home pretty much the whole week because I just couldn't afford to be off sick.
Yeah,
it's just disgusting. I hate that.
Right, it's grim.
And it was pet peeve of being sick. That how you have to work regardless.
Yeah, especially when you don't get paid for the first 30 days. That's
don't get
mad.
paid.
That's
Can't
crazy.
afford that. Anyway, but I'm better now. I'm feeling fantastic.
Good.
My energy is through the roof. I've just been chilling, playing more World of Warcraft. I've started doing PvP.
Oh, you have played it again.
Been getting
Have
into
you?
PvP on World of
Really?
Warcraft because I've got a rogue and I like being a stealthy boy and just
Oh, right.
battlegrounds.
Never
taking
get
people
into
out.
PvP, mate.
I was big into PvP back in Mr. Pandaria with my Warlock.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
And that was the last time. That was 4 or 5 expansions ago. So
I mean, I enjoyed it with my Marksman Hunter. It's pretty fun.
Hunters are OP at the moment in PvP.
Are they?
They're the best class.
Yeah.
Because it's ranged. Because it's ranged and quick. or what?
And it's instant
Got a lot of
cast.
instant
Yeah,
cast,
yeah,
right?
yeah. And
so-
there's a lot of CC and
Yeah,
it's
you see,
good.
you see that one dude who's jumped into the fight and was like, "Yeah, Billy Big Bollocks," and then they start running away, with like a slither
Yeah,
of
and you
health,
can
and
just
you're just
get
there
a-
like, "I see you."
League of Legends
Cross,
vibes,
man.
Nice, man.
Straight up.
All work. There's no work to it. You just press instant cast.
3 button rotation, easy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Get good.
I've not played WoW now for about 3 weeks or something.
Oh.
I did that Mythic +8
Mm.
the last time.
Nice.
And then I got a Mythic +8 key in the vault last time. And I've not played it since, so I've lost out on that.
Yeah, you only
that
get them for a
8
week,
key.
don't you? Those keys.
Yeah, so I've lost out on that 8 now.
That's a sad, bro.
That is a big sad.
That's a big sad.
I know. Got some 395s, I think, from that.
That's tasty.
I got 395 from that vault as well.
That's tasty.
Smashed that.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
did well.
Take those. We take those.
We take 395s.
Yeah. But other than that, I've been. Have you guys watched? No spoilers for this, by the way. I'm just gonna say the name of it.
Yeah.
The latest Attack on Titan.
No.
Oh no! Have they released two episodes, right?
It's one episode.
One.
It's an hour long, and fuck me, I cried.
Really?
Oh no.
Anyway, that's all I'm gonna say. It was good. It
So,
was great.
Ben texted me yesterday and said, but I was in work, so he said, text me. He said, go and watch him. So I said, I'm going to watch him either tonight or tomorrow. So yeah, I'm buzzing. I'm going to watch him.
It was min. Because I had the last episode of the previous season to watch still.
Yeah.
It was about 11:30. I thought, I'll watch that before bed.
Yeah.
Watched it, and I thought, you know what? I'll watch the new episode. And that's when I realised it was an hour long, and I was like, we committing, boys.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was one. So it was 12:30 into 1. So at 1 a.m. I was like, we're watching this.
Yo.
And Chloe was asleep on the couch, and I was just weeping. I was just like, oh. But yeah, it's fantastic.
Awesome.
Although the next episode, apparently, episode 2 of the season, apparently isn't going to be until autumn.
How weird is that?
Yeah, they've released an
Little
episode
teaser.
now, and apparently, there's no confirmation of when the next one's not going to be till for 6 months or something.
Rude.
That is rude.
Ridiculous. Absolutely mad.
mad.
Yeah. But that's what I've been doing. I've
Awesome,
been
man.
getting back into watching anime, which is great. I've not had time to watch much anime lately,
I haven't.
and I'm loving it.
Well, I was speaking to a friend of ours, and I started watching One Piece about a month ago.
Hey.
And I've
I
literally
already
got...
know the friend.
Yeah, I know.
Our
Yeah, you know the guy. So I've been watching One Piece, but I got to episode 15, and that's it. Yeah, I didn't get to episode 500, but I got episode 15, and then dropped off it massively. So I was really enjoying it, and then just stopped it.
Yeah,
And
That's
I
why
need to get on it.
I binge One Piece. I'm currently on episode. Well, I read the manga,
Yeah,
and on episodes, I'm on about episode 600 or something,
Right.
610.
you see halfway through.
Pretty much, yeah. There's 1,030 episodes or something. Anyway, but I went and watched one of the episodes because I've read all of it to this point.
Yeah.
I'll take a break. I'll watch an episode. And that animation, man, it gets so clean. It
Yeah,
looks
it
so
does.
good. But yeah, I binge it. Sorry, was the point. I watch a bunch or
Yeah.
read a bunch, then don't touch it for
And then,
2 months.
I feel like I might burn out at that point.
Because I read 150 chapters in 2 days or something.
Yeah.
And then I won't touch it for 3 months.
You can with manga though, can't you? They really,
It's like
they're
5 minutes for a
yeah,
chapter,
it's
just,
quick,
yeah.
innit? Yeah.
But it's great. It's peak fiction.
It is,
Peak
man. It's fucking
fiction.
class. It's
All
absolutely class.
killer, no filler.
Yeah.
It's-
Yeah,
See,
mate.
I need to get back into Bleach because obviously Bleach started again.
It did,
Oh, it
yes.
did,
yeah,
yeah,
got
yeah,
that
it has,
new,
Yeah.
the new show, I guess, isn't
Yeah,
it? It's
pretty
not a new
much.
season, it's a new show, isn't it?
I believe so. Yeah. I think it looks a lot like a new arc. But-
Okay. Because it's called something else. It's not called Bleach, it's Bleach something, isn't
Yeah.
it?
But I need to get into it because old man Yamamoto just popped off. And I'm like, I need to fucking see this. I need to see this. Kenpachi's
man.
running around with a fucking Bankai now, and I'm like, I need to see this.
I need to finish Bleach. I never finished it.
Yeah, I finished the anime. The manga obviously had a few little, deviations and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I finished the anime, and it was really good. I'll give it credit. For one of those kind of what I like to call the action man ones, where the main character dies 20 times throughout the whole show,
Yeah.
and just comes back stronger to beat every opponent. You know what I mean?
Dragon Ball TM.
Yeah. Only as strong as the opponent in front of him, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But Bleach, I don't know. I just absolutely love it.
It is one of
I
your
know.
OGs.
It is.
I remember I was in high school, you loved it.
Yeah, in the back of the
Absolutely
car
loved
with the PSP watching.
Well, yeah. Yeah, it's great. It's
Class.
It's awesome.
It was good. Them good days.
Simpler days, wasn't it?
Simpler days.
Simpler
Right.
days.
Well, that's what I've been up to.
Awesome,
And it's
man.
been chill. It's been chill.
That sounds chilled out.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Well, before we move on, I just want to say thank you for the rose on TikTok, and
Thank you
also
for
thank
that,
you for
yeah.
all the likes as well, and everyone on TikTok. Really
Yeah.
appreciate
Ah,
you being
yeah.
here.
Huge
And-
love, guys. Welcome on in.
If you do
Kuza.
want to run out, sorry,
Oh, no,
go for it, James.
gonna
I
say,
didn't want to interrupt
Kuza
you.
over on Twitch. Thank you so much for the sub, man.
Thanks, man.
Thank
I
you, bro.
appreciate you. Good
And
on
Dan's
you.
hair is nicest today. Sorry, James. I've had my hair cut.
Yeah, he's fresh. Yeah,
There's
yeah,
no
yeah.
more. Tonight will
It'll
be
be
the
the
night.
That'd be me
No more.
if I just didn't have stuff in my hair.
It's more like Take That at the minute.
Whoa.
Nah, it's more of a Coldplay. He's more Chris Martin today.
You think?
Fuck, why are you giving me dead ones? Why are you
Dead
giving
one.
me dead bands here?
Sorry, you look
me
more
like-
like, I don't know, Johnny Sins, shave your head.
Fuck off. Now, what about From Ashes to New? You've seen that ginger guy. What about him?
I don't know them.
Yo,
Am I
Google him.
sleeping on
From
them?
Ashes to New. Say I don't look like him, bro.
Bro.
Anyway.
Yeah.
If anyone is new here, by the way, we are 2 subs away on our YouTube from the big 100.
We are.
So if you're currently on my live at the moment, if you run over to the link that's in my bio, you'll be able to click it and go over to our YouTube and give us a sub if you want to.
Which would be monumentally
It would be
appreciated.
monumental. We'd massively appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That'd be
We
so.
would.
That's exciting. That.
It's great.
That's exciting.
Great news. It's mad.
Yeah, I felt like a kid on Christmas going to bed last night.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
I saw it on like the 98
Yeah,
mark, and I was
yeah.
like, oh.
Because you don't know if he's going to be
Yeah, you
overnight.
don't.
You know,
No.
so.
You woke up this morning, you were like,
I woke up this morning like my fucking tongue.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to explain what you've done in your sleep?
All right, 5 o'clock this morning, this idiot decided to bite the tip of his tongue off. Just shear a good chunk of it.
Nice.
Clean off.
Maybe don't do that.
Yeah,
Maybe I shouldn't.
Sleep James was chasing some demons.
Oh, mate.
Chasing some ass. He's trying to eat that. He's trying to eat that ass.
He was eating some prime steak. It just happened to be my tongue.
How did it
So-
taste? Do you remember?
Not good. Honestly, not good.
Was it too rare for you, like?
It's a bit rare, yeah.
Bit
Still
rare.
a bit
I want it blue, please.
It's really hard
Still
to. It was
moving.
like biting.
Move.
No, it's like biting wet cardboard.
Wet cardboard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
'Cause
think
you
I've ever bitten wet
You
cardboard.
can.
I can't say I have either.
No, hear me out. You know,
I'm
cardboard's
there
got
biting my tongue now, like that, like what wet cardboard's like.
He's gonna go home. You see him now in his bath. He gets an Amazon box, just puts it in the
Just
bath.
running it in the bath.
I love it.
But it's got more nutrients in it than your Rustler's burger
Yes,
has.
bro, it does. Absolutely called out again for your Rustlers. I was howling at that.
Fucking.
We need a
Fuck
Dan
me.
soundboard. Just ha.
Oh man. So how's your tongue
No,
going?
yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
I was
fuck
just
off.
sorry.
You know when you, right. You know when you burn your tongue. You
I
know,
hate
like that
that.
first
Yeah,
sip of a
yeah.
coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
Like fuck
Yeah.
my life.
Or like when you get a takeaway and you're too
Too-
fat.
Yeah.
I'm a fat
When you're
bastard.
just too fat.
I'm a fat bastard. I
Yeah,
can't
man.
wait.
Same.
I just and I burn my tongue, my mouth,
It's
roof of my
funny.
mouth.
My excuses for Hannah is that I just like hot food, but it's because no, you like your food hot, Dan. You eat it. You eat it. I'll sort the baby out. And then really, it's I'm fucking starving. Man. I'm a fat bitch. Let me eat.
Oh, do you then do the
You
dragon?
can use that
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
boys. Yeah.
Ick.
That was funny.
My tongue's fine. It's like
Good, I'm glad.
it feels like I pressed it on a hot griddle, though.
That's not
There's-
ideal.
No.
That's
You're speaking
awful.
from experience here, James. Here, like
There's
you've
a
done
lot
this
of wet
before.
cardboard chewing, hot griddle burning. Are you just a mad lad without a cause?
When
I've got
he's
a
off his
history.
leash at home, my man,
He's just by himself.
Cardboard in a bath. He's like, it's fucking sizzling his tongue.
Does
He's
a
got-
backflip.
He's got his balls in boiling water. Oh, he's like, ah!
That's good. That exfoliates. You know when you dip your balls in your coffee?
All the time.
Yeah,
No way.
Right? Although, that whole cardboard thing, have you guys seen those videos where people hand their cats a bit of cardboard so they can crunch into it?
To be fair, I've seen
Oh.
that. Yeah, it was like when I gave Asher an apple the other day, and,
Oh.
he just bit it, and then I saw 2 little teeth in
Oh.
it. That was cute. It just
you
did.
Have you seen the thing of like people giving their kids, like the 1-year-olds, like a slice of lemon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've done that. He wasn't phased. I was
No.
fuming. He wasn't phased. He just bit it.
Nah.
Just started eating it.
Mad lad.
Ash
What a
is
psychopath.
unhinged, yeah.
Yeah, he is. To be fair, jumps off the sofa head first and everything. Like the kid, I've got like some mad kid, mate.
Jeez.
He honestly, he's off his head.
Bless him.
He's gotta be
He's a
something.
legend. Though.
He is.
He's a
legend,
little
to be fair.
legend.
Little guy, man.
Oh god, my face hurts already.
Same.
Oh, but yes, happy Sunday, one and all. Welcome in, guys, from chat as well. Again, as always, we are powered by Player Ammo.
We
We
have
are
both got
bod-
some today.
Excitingly
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
And today,
What's the code, James? What's the code, Ben?
reel it off, James.
You, James, saying
You're
it?
testing you now. Can you remember it?
No, I can't.
Code good
Yeah.
luck, have fun
fun.
at checkout for 10%.
Oh, there you
off.
go. Right.
there you go.
I thought it was. I didn't know if there was like a number at the end of it. I can't remember.
We are good luck, have fun.
Good luck, have
This
fun.
guy,
Ain't it? You invited him.
I'll never regret it.
I won't either.
But boys,
Today's topic,
Yes.
first one of all.
we're kicking off with more The Last of Us talk.
Because we know we've all watched it over the
All
week
watched
as well.
it.
We all did
Yes.
this, yeah. We've all been watching it.
I stayed up till 1 in the morning to catch up last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a couple to watch, and I was a snoozy boy, but I didn't fall asleep, which was good.
Yeah. I watched it on Monday? No, Tuesday, sorry. I watched it on Tuesday with Hannah. Yeah, no, good episode.
Yeah.
In my opinion, really good. Obviously, for anyone who has watched it, we'll try not to spoil it for anyone who has watched it.
If you don't want, because we are going to try and avoid spoilers, but just be warned that we are going to talk about it. So.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, I mean, it was again absolutely spot on to the game. Yeah, it was
I
great.
really enjoyed it. Yeah, I really liked it.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about it, James?
Yeah, it was really good. There's been a lot said recently that they've not been doing that kind of tension right.
I agree.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
so from the game, because we were talking about this earlier, and we were saying how, like, the game, there's a lot of combat in it, but it's a game.
Yeah. It's gonna have combat in it.
It needs that combat, because otherwise, I don't think it was around the time where if they just released a game that was more like an interactive movie, it would have done very well.
Yeah.
The combat really helped.
Yeah. Mhm.
You don't need that for the TV adaptation.
Not really.
In my opinion. It would just be it would be another boring action movie. You know what I mean? It'd just be nothing but guns so they needed to find a different way of doing the tension. And I think that, maybe I think it was not as great as it could have been up until this most recent episode.
Yeah.
I think the latter half of this episode, like, past the halfway mark, that they started to get that tension done really well.
Yeah.
There's a couple of moments where, Ellie's giving instructions to do something and you're like, don't do that. Don't fucking do that.
Please don't do that.
I think it helps going back to a couple of other ones. A couple of episodes ago, this one can't be spoilers. If anyone is actually interested in watching the show, you'll have seen it by now.
Yes.
There's the scene where Ellie finds the infected that's still kind of alive, but very much like plastic. She cuts it, right?
Yeah.
And then in the last episode, there's that part, in the corridor, and
Yeah.
I'm like, this
I
is.
was bricking
It's like
it,
foreshadowing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
don't be dumb. Don't be dumb, because this is the moment, and the music starts, getting higher.
Yeah.
I'm like, right, they've nailed it. They're starting to get that tension down.
Yeah.
The museum scene with the clickers, you got a bit of that tension. It was cool and all, but then you hear the clicking, and you're like, because they did that bit so well to the game.
Yeah,
though,
they did,
I was sat there like, I already know what's happening. All the tension washed away from me, and I was like, I just want to see the fight scene now. Like, I already know it's coming.
Yeah.
Which is a point I think we should touch on in a minute, actually.
Funny you say that, because I've got a tweet
Oh yeah.
from our friend
Oh,
Mavativo.
go for
yes,
it. Yeah,
yeah.
please.
Yeah. So it is going from your tense, clickers, all that kind of stuff, building tension, all that. So Mav tweeted, which I replied to, which I think I agreed with, because I think along the same lines as you, kind of.
Okay.
But he's put, I'm really enjoying The Last of Us, but I can't help but think that the infected just aren't as scary as they should be. Maybe it's the countless backstories or weird pacing they've gone for. I can't put my finger on it. How's everyone finding it so far?
Okay. Yeah.
I replied, basically saying that I agree, because even though, maybe this is, again, it's all subjective. I wanted it to be scary. I wanted a lot of it to be scary. I think what they've missed out on is I don't feel alone. When in the game you feel like you're on your own, even though you still like getting fireflies here and there. You're not alone. I think there's a lot more human activity going on that makes like that it's human versus infected, not Joel and Ellie versus infected.
Yeah.
I think what I'm struggling with is in the game you were Joel and Ellie on a trip, and you were fighting infected, and they were your threat. There was fireflies, but they were your threat, right? So that tension that you got from infected and like what am I going to turn? Like, where are they going to be? It just isn't there for me. I think everything is so predictable, and I don't think that is from me just playing the game. I think Hannah, my wife as well, I asked her the same question, because she's never played the game. She says it's quite predictable. But for me, I'm a horror fan. I like scary things, all that. And I agree that it's nowhere near as scary. I think it's more cinematic than it is scary, which personally isn't a thing for me. I think if they're going to do something that's more tailored to the game, they should have made it more creepy and scary than it was cinematic. But it's HBO.
Yeah.
So they're going to make it cinematic. Yeah. I don't know if you agree with that.
It was your point. You can go first.
I mean, yeah, if you're looking at the studio, the guys behind Game of Thrones, things like that, they will go for the cinematic above all else. They'll go for the beauty shots, and they go for what I like to call the trailer shots. It's the things that you can put in a poster straight away. It's the thing you can freeze frame.
Absolutely.
I totally get what you mean, though. You hear a lot. The thing I found really confusing is you hear Ellie especially going on about the QZ, right? Yeah. QZ's this dead zone, and in not last episode, the episode before last, you've got that family going like, "Oh, don't cross the river. That's the river of death." Right? And you're like, "Oh, okay. Yeah. That's spooky." Was it?
I mean,
because they crossed the river and they ended up finding his brother, and they were in...
But they were the death.
Yes, they were.
Yeah.
But there was literally no tension
there wasn't really.
Crossing the river.
No.
There was no tension overnight doing the guard duty. There was no tension. There was no suspense. There was nothing.
Yeah.
Up until they had the human interaction and you had the dog. And it was like, okay, cool. But, like, we know that it don't end here.
Yeah. I just think there's too much... for me, I don't know what it is for me. I just think we're on episode, 7?
Yeah.
7,
and there's still backstory going on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, it's not for me, that. I'd rather get it all in the first bit. Like, all the backstory.
All the setup.
This Riley situation with Ellie could have been done episodes ago.
It could have.
Episodes ago. But you've got my man Joel, who's watching her underneath while she's going through this flashback. He's dying, and he's just watching her do this flashback.
That needs talking about.
And I was like, this could have been done ages ago.
It could have.
It didn't have to be as long-winded, but it could have been briefer. I think there was... I know you've got to build up that relationship between Ellie and Riley, but I think, it didn't have to be as long as it was.
I don't think it needed to be a full episode.
It didn't have... No, nowhere near.
No.
But it is an important bit of character development and backstory.
She got bit in it.
It's the whole... Because obviously she touches on that early on. But never really explains how she got the bite. And,
exactly,
So it's a nice bit of filling in that blank.
Yeah.
But it is a case of, that's, 55 minutes was it the episode?
Yeah.
And it's like 1 minute either end of not being...
Well, it's 55 minutes of everything you knew it was going to happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like the whole thing was either you played the game, you know what happens, or you pretty much can predict exactly what's going to happen by the end of the episode. Which, I mean, fair enough. But if you're going to have to do that, you could have. When she was talking to Joel about I've lost people too, perfect bit to have done that flashback.
Yeah,
half an episode of that, or a segment of an episode of that. Even if it was flashbacks, boo, 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 boo. Like, it could have been as easy as that.
Sorry, go on.
Go for it, no.
Best time to do it is the very first time you see Ellie on screen. She's handcuffed to the radiator.
Yeah.
Because she's doing nothing else. Why not just have her be sat there contemplating the past?
Yeah.
Because at that point, they are trying to keep her as a bit of an enigma. They're trying to be... It's a bit of for people that haven't seen the game of why is she like that?
That's true. She wasn't revealed as...
Exactly. Yeah. So.
But you could have... They could make it in the same way that Joel hasn't spoken about his daughter. She could have... But we know about her. And we've seen it all. You could have made it so that we've seen about Riley and know it all, but they've not actually spoken about it.
Yeah.
And we could have done that earlier. I think the last episode, it did last too long on the whole.
Yeah.
Flashback. You know what? I'm glad there was at least one infected. Because you're right, there hasn't been as many.
Yeah.
Even when you saw the horde like the you know
from the ground.
yeah. Like that was an awesome
That was
scene.
an awesome.
I'd
scene.
rather
That was
more.
sick.
I'd rather more of that
Yeah,
than I would of like all this backstory stuff.
yeah.
But in that backstory, like I was watching it with Chloe, and pretty much after about like the 20-minute mark, you know, they'd been in the mall for a little bit, wandering around. Like every time I looked over at Chloe, she'd be like, "What's like that?"
It was
and
tense.
she'd be like, "I don't like it. I know something's going to happen." And
Yeah.
you know, I thought that was good because it was like that's good. People that don't know
Yeah.
the game are clearly.
Yeah.
I mean, Chloe's not like great with scary, intense stuff anyway.
Yeah,
but
neither is-
it was nice to see that there was something that was impacting people in that way.
Definitely.
The show now, and I think as well because like you know, saying about when they all came out the ground in a couple episodes back, like that was badass, and I was like, oh, it's kicking off.
Yeah.
You had all the Fedra soldiers
Yeah.
just gunning them down. This was a different experience because this was two people by themselves thinking they're fine, and then there's just this. You get that glimpse
one.
of the camera goes to them, and they just twitch.
Yeah.
Like one on the wall, and you think that, and from the rest of that, for those 25 whatever, how
You
many
know
minutes
he's
after,
there.
You're waiting, thinking,
Yeah.
because you know what happens to him.
Yeah.
You're waiting for that confirmation. It's
Yeah. It's when it's gonna happen.
So I liked that.
The absolute bastards, because they show him, right? They show like that obviously the infection's in the building,
Yeah.
and then you hear the scream,
Yeah.
Yeah.
running back, and it's the fucking.
Yeah.
You're like,
That was good. Yeah. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, this is what I mean. That they've learned. I think they might have already realised that the tension bit might have been missing a touch.
Yeah.
Because they fucking nailed it with the last
That
last
bit,
half
yeah.
of the last
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
really smashed it.
Yeah.
So they're getting that up there. I do wish that we'd see less people and more infected.
Me too.
Every
But
city they go to is
then
already
again,
taken over.
Yeah,
we don't know
yes.
how the rest of the season's gonna go, or how the rest of the parts are gonna go. If
Well.
we do the last of part 2. You know?
Yeah. And this is something I've wanted to bring up. I guess we touched on it last time we spoke about it, but it's good to know as episodes progress. So we've all either played the game or we know the game, we know the ending, and
I don't.
at all.
I said last episode. I know like half the game,
The front half.
the front half.
Yeah, I
The-
don't
the
remember
the
how it
former
really
half
ends.
of
I'll
the
be
game.
honest.
Okay.
I don't remember. I know vaguely what happens towards the end and what happens roughly in the second game because people at work talk about it very loudly, and I tell them to stop, but they
Yes,
don't.
people at work stop
People
it.
at work that just spew spoilers. Shut your face.
Well, that's fine. So, but we should still be or have gone through the realms of the bits that you guys know, right?
There's bits that I wasn't aware of that I've seen now, but I do know,
Yeah.
a chunk. Yeah.
Like, has that impacted your enjoyment? Because I knew that with the dog scene, I was like, it was tense, but it didn't hit me because I was like, I already know. Like, it's
Yeah, I see. Yeah, so in instances where like the tense parts go a certain way, does it affect it kind of thing? Yes and no. Like even in the way at the very beginning when that soldier that Joel deals with catches him trying to sneak out,
Yeah.
and he's checking them for being infected. Like at that bit, you know what's going to happen. I mean, it's very very slightly different how the game does it, but
yeah.
you know that he's they push away and all this and
tests and stuff.
Yeah. Like that's gonna happen. I don't think it was tense. I don't know. It does take from it a little bit because you know what's happening.
Yeah.
It's like when you play a scary game twice. You know where the jumps are.
Yeah.
So it's like even if you find it a bit scary, it's like you're not gonna get surprised by it.
No,
Because like
definitely not.
I know the ending and I remember it really well, and it's like it is impacting me watching it. It's probably one of the reasons why I'm watching it like in a catch-up sense. Like I don't watch it for a couple of weeks.
I
and
know
then
what
watch it
I
again.
know. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of on the same track there with you. And it's one of them. That's why I'm thinking about how it's going
Yeah.
and where it's going, because as we people who've watched the game, we kind of know what's going on.
Yeah.
Well, that's one thing they have to think about, isn't it? Because obviously they know people will know how it ends, which is why they do these very slight cinematic tweaks to keep it a bit fresh, but keep the plot the same.
Yeah.
But then they have to weigh up the decision of how we're going to end this part because people are going to go in knowing what's going to happen. So, but at the same time, if they don't, there'll be a riot because they wouldn't have stayed true to the games.
Yeah.
So,
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but with Joel being injured, it happens differently in the game, if I remember correctly.
I don't know.
We don't know yet, do we? It's not been confirmed that, does it? That
Well-
oh, do you mean that actually
Yeah.
being
Yeah,
in?
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it happens differently in the game.
Yeah,
sorry,
it does. Because I've been genuinely waiting
Yeah.
for this scene to happen.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah,
since
sorry.
the start, I was like, I want to see like how they go about doing this.
Yeah.
Because even in the game, when I was watching through the game and it happens, I'm like, oh fuck. Like,
Well,
because
yeah,
the game was so
the game,
good,
yeah.
and I was so invested. I was like, oh shit, like Joel, like shit. And I was like, I can't wait to see how this is gonna look.
Yeah, I think
in
when
the
you're
show.
playing the game, though, because you're playing it, that's the difference in it. You can get engrossed.
Well, I
and-
was watching someone play it. For me, it was just another TV show.
Yeah, I think because games have that
Mm.
that outstretched kind of long film
Yeah,
aspect to it.
yeah.
You do get that relationship. You do feel for him a lot more because you spend more time
Yeah.
with him
Yeah,
than you
yeah.
do in than a what do you call it, a TV show or a film. You feel more for him. You
Yeah.
know, so I think that's what games have going
Yeah,
for
definitely,
it.
definitely.
Because I'm kind of jealous of people that haven't played the game.
I'm a bit. Yeah.
I can get that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Like-
then again, I'm a bit of both because this is their first time in this universe.
Yeah.
So that's nice for them to see it. As I said, people that don't play games at all are experiencing what we experience playing
Yeah.
the game, which is nice. But at the same time, we're like, haha, we kind of get it. We're
Yeah.
enjoying it. We're enjoying it, but for a different reason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're enjoying it because this is a really, really popular, really well made series. That's for them, innit? Yeah. But from Hannah's perspective, she's glad that it's not as I know they don't say the word, but like zombies. She
yeah.
didn't want it to be like another zombie film,
Yeah.
look like another zombie series
Yeah.
and stuff. Which some of the reviews that I was looking at of the series are saying it's hard to have something with a plot like this and it not be very really zombie oriented, which in my opinion it has been. I don't think it really has tackled me as going away from zombies too much. I think it's very similar in essence, even though it's got backstory and cordyceps and it's got it's not a zombie thing at all. The way they build tension and the way they build everything
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
zombie-esque world.
Yeah, yeah, it is definitely.
It's hard to make it not.
Yeah. I think what they mean though is that every episode is not focused around the zombies themselves,
Yeah.
but the survival aspect of the
Yeah,
world.
yeah.
Yeah,
Which
'cause
is-
they're the main characters. We know zombies. Granted, these are different. These are, like you say, they're
Yeah, of
effective.
course. Oh, yeah,
But
yeah.
it's like it's how you see each kind of segment of remaining civilization operate.
Yeah.
And how everyone's coping.
Yeah, yeah.
20 plus years into this
Yeah.
this scenario.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. Like I love all the little downtime bits. I love when it's just because like in the games, Ellie just chats shit. She just,
Yeah, she does.
She's like proper like just like a kid like who hasn't seen stuff before.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
true.
like, oh god, what's that? And she'll have a comment about it or she'll crack a joke.
She'll there
and
seeing normal
she's
stuff.
funny.
She's
She's just a funny, weird little kid.
Yeah.
And it's nice to see how well they've translated that into the show. And obviously you can see as well like Joel's emotional barriers slowly come down.
Yeah,
And it's like from the get go, it's, even people that haven't seen the series are probably thinking, obviously this is going to be like a father daughter.
He is daddy.
He is, isn't he?
He is.
Pedro Pascal is daddy.
He is.
But yeah, it's so nice to see just that happen. That emotional
Yeah.
connection happen, and it's
Agreed.
Oh, it hit me when he laughed at the joke
yes,
in the
I
bed,
love
in his
that.
bed. Like that'll always get me, man.
Yeah.
Hits you right in the feels, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it?
Oh, it's good.
I like that.
It is good.
But what's everyone's favourite episode been so far? Do you reckon?
Favorite episode?
Because we're coming to the end of the season. I mean, there's been really impactful cinematic ones. There's been creepy ones, but then there's been like the really nice kind of lovey ones.
Yeah.
Which one's been your favourite? You reckon?
I know, like you're saying, people are hating like all the heavy backstory, but I bloody enjoyed Bill and Frank's episode 3.
Yeah.
That was one of the greatest episodes of something I've ever watched. I cried viciously,
Me too,
bro.
yeah, me
But obviously,
too,
they've changed how Bill is from the game.
Yes.
Like Bill was gay in the game.
Yeah,
it was.
But it was kind of just hinted at, wasn't it? 'Cause
Yeah,
he
it
referred to
wasn't
someone as his
obvious.
partner, and you find Frank further down the hill because they had an argument. and it's very slightly different, but it's amazing to see them flesh out that
Yeah.
backstory so much. Because Bill, in essence, he's a minor character, in the
Yeah,
game, isn't
yeah.
he? Like he's a big chunk at the beginning of the game, but it's nice to see them flesh that out. And that episode, Chloe and I were in absolute tears.
Me and
at
Hannah
the
were,
end.
yeah.
It was bloody beautiful.
It was?
It was some of the most beautiful cinematography I've ever watched. I loved it.
No, I'm the same. I'm on the same train, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it got a lot of backlash as well. People were kicking off about
People
that episode.
review bombed it
because
after,
they're
didn't they?
absolute mugs.
Yeah, they are mugs. Yeah.
Absolute mugs. That
Genuine.
episode was fantastic.
It was brilliant. It was so
Yeah.
well made. Like,
Nick Offerman's laugh when he bites into the strawberry.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Heartbreaking.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
Like for the best reasons, because it's I think I never noticed that is Nick Offerman's true laugh.
right.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
from watching him in Parks and Rec and stuff, but that's his genuine true laugh. That's not him trying to put anything on.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
just giggling, and it's like, bruv,
Yeah. I cried
stop
then,
it. Yeah,
I
I'm
cried.
welling
I can
up
see
a
it.
little
I'm
bit
welling
now.
up.
No, honestly.
That episode was just too raw.
Powerful.
It was
Powerful.
incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
No,
what-
it's to go on.
I was going to say, when like Joel and Ellie get there and they read the note,
Yeah.
and Joel plays it off like he's like, yeah, whatever, people die, and it's like you can tell he's like
Yeah. Yeah.
dying
yeah,
on the
say it.
inside, and
Absolutely.
oh,
Yeah, it's got to be my favourite episode so far.
Loved
Like,
it.
I don't think anyone will say any. You can't say any other episode. Like,
It's
surely
not
not.
allowed.
You're mad. You're crazy, bro. Like, it's just perfectly well made.
So
like,
good.
it had aspects of everything. They included, Joel and Tess in there, didn't they?
Yeah.
Having little meals
Yeah,
and
threw
stuff.
them in,
Like,
yeah.
we got it as well. It carried on the story. It wasn't completely away from it. They kept the numbers on the radio and
Yeah, yeah.
how they got the trading and stuff and how they
Yeah.
did their trades and
Yeah.
that. But yeah, it was fantastic. Like the whole the way they made it. These absolute morons who think that it was just like filler, like woke
Nah.
filler, was shut up, mate.
Yeah.
In the bin.
Get out of here.
That's one of the
lad.
downsides of people not playing the game.
Yeah.
It's like,
Well, even people that played the game were kicking off, and it's like, cause
yeah.
it's like how blind you have to see. It's,
I know.
It's the same, like obviously with Ellie as well. It's like,
Yeah.
why are you kicking off? It's like,
That's what I mean. They
Get in
called
the
the,
bin.
they called the latest one woke filler a lot of times
oh
as well.
yeah,
but,
no, people deserve to get jawed for that.
that's fucking chinned.
They do.
Isn't it?
They are looking sleepy, mate, and I'll help them.
Left,
The,
right, right.
Fuck yeah.
Absolute muppets.
Yeah.
Yeah, that episode, fantastic. Loved it.
No, great.
So you guys not need to give an answer. Are we in agreement here?
Yeah,
I think we're all in
Episode
agreement.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm happy with that. I mean, if I'm just hoping for the rest of the season now is they go towards what I like. I mean,
Yes.
everyone's
Yeah,
different,
yeah.
but I hope they go towards what I like, which is the more.
Well, I think at this point, that's the main way they can go.
Yeah.
Because we've had, a good couple episodes of backstory, emotional
Yeah.
moments, and we've now had the boom. This is what happened to Ellie.
Yeah.
And someone she really cared about.
Mhm.
And yeah, from here it has to now kick off. I reckon.
True, but as well, like they've done the finding Tommy. They've done the
Yeah.
They've done all the going through the QZs and
Ah.
going through all that. They've done all that backstory bit now.
Mm.
Now I think it is them two.
It is.
Yeah.
Just
And
do
I've
them.
just,
What?
This is unrelated. He's just having a bit
Oh,
of
right,
a
oh,
breakdown.
right.
no, I know what's coming next. It's like I'm getting the.
No, I
flashbacks.
do as well.
I'm not looking forward to it.
But yeah, I mean, I think for anyone who's played the game knows kind of what's going.
Uh,
But we don't know what they're going to do with it.
No.
Well, I don't know what happens in the game from this point.
well, I'm not going to say. I'm
Yeah,
oblivious. Dan
yeah.
and Dan knows, and I'm really
Just
not
gonna
looking
leave-
forward to it.
Yeah.
At all.
I
Well,
mean-
well, this will be good because when we see what happens, we'll have your interpretations as people that know what happens,
Yeah.
and me as a mug that doesn't know.
Yeah,
And I'll probably come in on that episode. I won't talk. My head will be down and be like, "Boys, what's happened?"
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I don't know how they're going to go with it. Whether they're going to stay that true to the game or whether they're going to deviate slightly.
Well, I'm interested to see because, like I
Me
say,
too.
I know smidgens of
Yeah.
what happens.
Smidgens.
of what happens. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the series still.
Me
I'm
too.
loving it. It's really good. Really, really good.
Me too. Buzzing.
Happy days.
Should we have a little break then and come back with our next
A
segment?
break, sir.
break?
How long have we been live for?
We've been live for 50 minutes.
Oh my
yeah,
word!
an hour.
chat. How we doing, guys?
Aye.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Oh,
if
aye.
you're still here.
Well, yeah.
Who's there?
That zoomed by.
That has gone
Gaz.
really
Oh,
quick.
gosh.
I'm feeling really spaced out now. Like, what the hell?
You look a bit
50
like
minutes-
Zonks, bro.
Honestly, I need to walk away for a moment anyway because all the Last of Us stuff is genuinely going to make me cry.
You want a breather?
I do. I actually do.
Well, if anyone gets a minute, for anyone who's still here, if you're on TikTok, I appreciate every like, every follow, or whatever is going on TikTok.
So do
I've
I.
noticed there's a few chatters in there as well. I can't quite see your names from over here. That's why I've not noticed or spoke to anyone on TikTok. But that's I can see you all chilling. And obviously, Hannah said
Hi,
that
Han.
she's here for
Hello.
the plot, which is bollocks because she loves Pedro, and she told me yesterday that she'd leave me for him. So
I'd
Hey.
be Chloe for him, to be fair.
would I probably would.
I'd
myself.
leave me for him. I'm single.
Just walk out your house. Where are
I'm sorry, mate. You knew where this was going.
Yeah, he just said that
you? You knew where this was going. You failed.
he's there on cheaters with himself. You bitch.
Jeremy Kyle. Just moving
Yeah.
from chair to chair.
Love it.
Jezar.
Pappy Pascal.
Yeah, so if any of you are still here chilling with us, please do head over to the link in my bio on TikTok or over to our YouTube and give us a subscription on there, because the last time we checked, we were 2 subscribers away from the big 100, and we'd love to hit that today.
We would absolutely.
We were going to go live on YouTube today, but we ran into a little snag with
YouTube.
with
YouTube.
You have to
Um,
request.
You
Which
do,
is
and
ridiculous.
it's 24 hours before you can get approved to actually go live on there, and we didn't know anything about it.
Because we're professional.
We're so pro at this. We're
I'm a
pros.
professional.
But as well, we do have a big announcement which we've not actually said anything yet.
Oh, yeah.
Is for anyone who is a fan of Spotify's On the Go,
Yeah.
Spotify's podcasts on the go, we are now on every most of the most popular major platforms that you can go and listen to the podcast.
Yep.
Spotify, Google Podcasts,
Apple Podcasts,
Apple.
Deezer, all that good stuff.
all that good
the
stuff.
moon.
Yes, the
We're on the moon.
The moon was
Amazon
over there.
Podcast, Amazon Music. It's on
Yeah,
there.
Amazon Music as well. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're on
yeah.
everything. So if you're watching on any of them if you're listening on them at the moment, we massively
Yeah.
appreciate all
Absolutely
of you. Thank you
do,
so much.
yeah.
I think over the last week or so when we've set it up, we've had around 80 downloads,
Which is
has been-
Huge,
which is
massive. I was shocked by
Thank
that,
you very
yeah.
much.
Me too. It's
If any
been
of
so
that
love,
is
yeah.
you guys, thank you very much.
Yep.
lovely. So yeah, that's there. If you want, if you do want to go, give us a follow, give us a review. What do you think about it? As
Yeah.
well.
Yes,
We
if
do
you are on
appreciate
Apple Podcasts or Spotify, do give us that cheeky 5 stars, because that will help just push
Yeah.
our content forward to be brought to more amazing people like yourselves.
Even if you hate us, give us 5 stars, because then more people can find us and hate us.
and hate us with
Yeah,
you.
man.
Yeah.
Turn everyone on us.
Yeah.
Just because we can't lift 50 kg weights, man. Just tell us, bro.
Yo, don't at me, bro.
Yo, y'all look deep about that. I've got my Final Fantasy guys backing me up. Meanwhile, you two
The gym
get
guys are
slated.
hating
Look at
Yeah.
these skinny pricks.
With that, what are you saying?
I wore a shirt today, but my belly's hanging out. Look at that.
Oh,
That's
mate.
power, that.
That is
all,
power.
all the power lifters have big guts, bro.
They do,
Yeah,
mate.
They do.
I'm telling you.
You're a beast.
I just can't lift 50 kgs, bro.
You can lift 51. 50 is not, no.
Yeah, 49.
You know, I'm having a really nice
Are you
time.
praising
Yeah.
the sun?
Not for
Enjoy
real.
yourself.
This...
Yeah, and welcome back, TikTok as well.
Hello.
We
once
are on
again.
the-
Hi.
Okay, don't want
Hi.
to pick you up and break your back or something.
Oh,
I
have
heard
ya?
that.
Oh, that was nasty.
Don't want to click your back.
No, we're good.
Can you click backs?
You can.
I've been yeah.
Kidding me? Look at him. He's a human
Right,
vice.
Alright, cross your
Oh, yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, go on. Oh my word!
God, do that.
Oh,
You just grew 2 inches.
fucking hell! Ah!
That was a good one. Dumpy, bro.
Oh, bro. Right.
That was good. That was
Oh.
a
I
nice
like that.
one.
I needed that.
Yeah, every now and then, because Chloe like sits quite hunched up.
Yeah, man.
Every now and again, I'm like, do you want me to break your back?
I've been wanting someone to do that, right, properly for ages, and no one is like, I can't do it.
You're really light, by the way.
I know.
Like, you don't weigh anything.
I can't weigh. I can't pick up 50 kgs. I'll tell you that.
You're nothing, bro.
That is cut you
You
deep.
can tell these guys don't go gym. Right.
Beautiful.
Cool. We're back. Welcome.
Hello, everybody. How we doing? How's our Sunday morning been so far?
Hopefully it's been brilliant. Yeah. So the next part of the next segment that we're going for is with regards to the brand new Kick streaming service that's been floating around the internet. And we've all been doing a little bit of research, haven't we, boys?
Yeah.
Yes, we have. So, James, you're itching.
Yeah,
you're itching to get into this, aren't you? So, do you want to kick this off with anything in particular? So, first of all, Kick streaming, right? Let's introduce it a little bit.
Yes.
So, Kick streaming is a new gaming, IRL streaming service on the internet now. It's trying to rival the likes of YouTube, Twitch, everything else. I don't even know if Mix is still a thing.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
They're targeting Twitch as their primary.
Yeah, they are.
It looks like they're using all of the backlash of Twitch and Twitch's monetization policy and the way that they are currently moving away from the 70-30 split into the 50-50 split.
Yeah.
Unless you've got a separate contract, but in order to get a contract, you have to be fucking massive.
Yeah.
And it looks like they're taking that opportunity of Twitch pissing everyone off for like the 5th time in 3 months.
Yeah.
And gone, shit, we'll start our own streaming service, which on paper is absolutely fine.
Yeah.
You see a flaw in a market space and you want to jump on it. That's a good business move. It's what's going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, not even so much behind the scenes.
Right in front of you.
I get such dodgy vibes from this whole thing.
Yeah, bro.
It doesn't sit right with me one bit. And after kind of doing research, and I know you've done research yourselves, it doesn't sit right at all with me. It feels really weird. Right. So we'll kick it off with kind of what research we've done into it. But, so far. So it's in the end of December last year. It kind of was floating around about it being, it's going to be a next big thing and whatever. There's a new streaming service, and obviously people who've been on Twitch for years and years and haven't really got anywhere were looking for a place to go that was the next bit that maybe I'll try myself out on there. Because obviously people are always motivated by numbers. Motivated by who's average in their chat and who's about. So, with Kick becoming this new thing, and like you said, with the revenue splits and everything, everything that Kick is offering on paper sounds lovely, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, let's go into that then. So, do you want to kick off with that, James? What?
Sorry, my lid just popped open by itself. It's like, drink, Ben.
Yeah, so James, kick us off, man.
So, right. Kick are offering a 95% 5% split in favor of the content creator, which is unheard of. That is unparalleled. There's not a platform out there at the minute that can challenge that. Most platforms are offering, at the minute, up until the 50-50, Twitch are on 70-30. YouTube are around the 80-20 mark. There are other platforms out there. I think TikTok has a similar offering, even though with, say, like TikTok, your 80-20 split is of a much smaller amount because you don't earn as much through TikTok. Yeah. But it is still about an 80-20 or, 75-25. It's around that margin. But it always favors the content creator.
Definitely.
Because the company behind it is obviously so big and has so many creators, they don't need to take more than the 20-30%.
Yeah.
So Kit coming in and saying, right, we'll take 5. Like, it's no biggie.
Yeah.
You go make your content, and we know we're going to make money off you.
Yeah, they're still going to make.
They're going to make millions.
Shed loads of money.
Like there's no doubting in that. One thing I don't understand is how people didn't think that was dodgy from the offset.
It's like a too good to be true kind of thing, isn't it?
But we see it, and I don't know if anyone else sees it. We've been creating content for a while. We've had very stable content, we've had very stable growth, we've had very stable viewership, all that kind of stuff. We've all made money from our own stations.
Hell yeah.
But with the 95% split, I think, like you said, it's too good to be true. And for me, if you're going to offer that, I think that's like a last ditch thing for me in all hindsight, in all essence of it. I think why they're shaking it up a little bit is they are trying to claw at something. They're trying so hard, and going through their socials and through their Twitter, and it shows how hard they're really trying, especially targeted at Twitch, because they know people are unhappy at Twitch with the revenue splits.
Yeah.
You know, people stay at Twitch because they know what they're getting. It's better the devil you know, right?
It is.
So with something brand new, you're gonna get these, you know, moderate to high level of influencers who are learning a good amount of money.
Yeah.
Are probably umming and ahhing about it because, you know, they're quite happy. I earn my money. I'm very safe on Twitch. They know it's a safe place to be, right? If you're just creating your content, you're in your own lane. That's how it be, right? But going through Kick's socials, I was just getting a little bit bad vibes from it. So there was this that I saw that they tweeted on the 22nd of February, 2023. So literally a couple of weeks ago. So they were talking about the fact that they posted a picture, and they couldn't remove the watermark from it because they couldn't afford to remove the watermark because they're offering a 95/5% split. Then they commented underneath it, "Please sign up. My children are hungry." So, I mean, for me, that's not very professional, is it?
Not at all, no.
No.
Not professional, the standard of something you're going to be, making an account with and...
Right?
Bringing your audience over to. It just sounds really fishy.
It sounds fishy. It sounds beggy. And it's like, for me, that... And I've said this. I said this to James before. The way they're going about it is, it seems they're playing to the demographic.
They are, yeah.
You said this before. Do you want to elaborate on what you said before?
The kind of humour that they're going for, and the way they're going about targeting Twitch without directly targeting Twitch, is completely aimed at the demographic that I've seen on. Because I went on it last night. I had to, scope it out.
Yeah.
And the demographic of people on there are the people who are like angry at Twitch, but without the knowledge in the background of better the devil you know.
Yeah.
And it's aimed at the people who will take the please join up, I need to feed my family, as that kind of humor.
Yeah.
And and buy into that. And don't get me wrong, that kind of joke can be funny when delivered well, but when it's delivered by a brand, a brand that has to represent you and make sure they're paying you, and a brand that you're going to be putting your faith in as a content creator to, be your sole, your office, essentially.
Your income.
And they're, and that's how they portray themselves. It's not great.
No.
And it was, like, from what I saw last night, you got it. Like, they hit the people that they needed to hit. Like, you were seeing those wannabe influencers, you were seeing those, the teenagers nowadays that are wearing all like full Gucci, but it's spelt wrong. You know what I mean?
Gucci.
Yeah, full Gucci and it's spelt wrong. A watch made out of their grand's chandelier.
Yeah.
It's no, but you get me, right? It's the people who present as more than they are, and will talk about your stocks and your cash flow and I've got 20 different side hustles and. You should totally get into my pyramid scheme. It's not a pyramid scheme.
Totally not a pyramid scheme, bro.
No, it's a couple of slides and they're all together, but you all go down and I stay at the top. It's so dumb, but that's what I was getting out of it. And that's the way that their social media presents. It is very much, they're hitting towards those people who have seen the way content creators are now. Not all of us, obviously.
Yeah.
But the way that quite a lot can be portrayed of these... cash grab, quick in, cash money. Yeah. I'll blow up for a week, make my millions, and
exactly that. Yeah, and going from their socials, their offerings are always monetary. They're always monetary. They're not. Yeah. They're not towards you're gonna have great viewership. You're gonna have this. You're gonna have a new place to be. You're going to have somewhere else to express yourself. Yeah. It's nothing to do with that. It's all monetary. Do you want to make, literally one of their tweets is, ever wanted to make money? Ever wanted to make money streaming? In brackets, wow. Simply gained 25 followers and stream a total of 5 hours in the past 30 days to unlock your sub button. 5 hours, right? So, there's 75 followers. I mean, I don't know how long that takes, but 5 hours?
We'll get on that.
And I just think the everything they're pushing is monetary, and I think they know what motivates people. Don't get me wrong. Like the marketing tactic they've got behind it is to just get people who like money. Do you like money? Well, great. Come over here then.
Yeah.
But the fact that they're doing it this way without offering anything else. I mean, you said last night that you've been on Kick as well. You've been on the actual website, obviously.
No, he didn't.
So I saw you guys saying, been on the website, feel like I need to reinstall Windows after being on
Which
there.
I do.
And
Yeah.
I was like, right, I'm not going on there because I was already feeling dodgy about this whole thing anyway. Because it's like we said, too good to be true. It kind of was kicked off over the last few months, and they're desperately trying to claw over as many people as they can.
Yeah.
It makes you think, is there a reason
They
for
are
that?
desperately doing
Would you like to elaborate, James?
Well,
Or Dan?
just quickly before that, Kick, when I was spending my time on it yesterday, I was scrolling through whatever I could. And when I was looking at the UI, for me, it was, it was Twitch.
It was Twitch.
But green.
Yeah. No, for real. Right.
Copy-paste.
It was
We
copy-paste, but green.
I can't show you any pictures I've currently got because I won't lie. The thumbnails for the streams that are on the pictures I took, they aren't safe. Like I can't.
No, you can't.
I can't post them. But when this goes into edit, I will get a nice safe picture of Kicks.
Blur it.
Yeah.
Just blur it out.
Yeah, whatever. But I'll show you guys. It is neon green Twitch.
It is, mate.
scorpion green Twitch.
It is.
No, it is.
If this green screen there, it's this.
No, for real.
Not for you guys. For you.
Yeah, I was
guys.
going to say, they see blue.
Yeah.
Like it is. It's so bad.
It is bad.
Do you want to see it?
Go on, show us.
Yeah, have a look.
Your phone's already infected by being on there.
Whilst you're having a look, I'm going to quickly go and go into the fact of that there was.
Straight up is.
It is, isn't it?
Straight
It's
up
the
Twitch.
same.
Yeah, it is.
So when I was on it, and I know James will elaborate kind of on what I saw yesterday. So I wanted to go and see like what, because we know that a lot of the people who went over there, like for example Trainwrecks, was a very much gambling oriented stream. Aiden Ross, very IRL streamer, you know, very beta. We'll go into that. But with Trainwrecks, it was very slots casino oriented. So I thought, well, I'm going to have a look then and see kind of what we're looking at category wise versus other categories.
Yeah.
So the stats I got from yesterday, last night when I was watching, was there was 30,000 people in the slots and casino category at that one time. The next highest was the just chatting, which you'd expect that to be massive, was 4,000. So you've got a 26,000 discrepancy in that from the highest one to the next one, which I think is mental. And would you like to talk us through why that might be, James?
All right. So, the reason it is what it is, and it is mainly focused on gambling. So, Twitch put in a ban on gambling.
Yes.
One of the biggest sites that got impacted by that was a website called stake.com, which is a cryptocurrency gambling site. Okay? It is owned by a Australian cryptocurrency billionaire. Okay? Gets better. Are you ready? Okay, so stake owner and crypto billionaire Eddie Craven is the key shareholder and co-founder of Kick Streaming.
Of course he is.
Yeah? And Kick Streaming is based out of a very small Caribbean island. So, tax haven, right? Totally out there. And the best bit is, part of their licensing is actually done in Australia. It's done in Melbourne. They are breaking so much DMCA. They are breaking Melbourne's online gambling rules. But because they're then basically running it through the Caribbean,
they're dodging it.
you can't do jack shit about it. It's Pirate Island, right?
Jesus.
So they brought Trainwreck on. Everyone was like, "Oh, he's owner. He's not.
Yeah.
He is a non-owner advisor and stakeholder. And so they've brought him on. And obviously his main content was stake.com. So quite literally, all it is a platform for people to promote stake.com, to take money off people, to then funnel it to the owner of Kick.
Honestly.
And this thing's in beta right now.
Beta,
Right? It's not getting out of beta.
It's never.
I'm
getting out
calling
of
it
beta.
right now. It's not getting out.
It will
of beta.
shut down. It will take its money off whoever it
Oh.
can at the moment,
Yeah.
and it will shut down, and it will disappear, and you won't hear of it again.
Yeah.
So, I said this to James: if you were legit and you were absolutely, you legit, you would get moderate to high level kind of influencers. You would market to them and say, "Look, we can offer you so much, you know, for." Very little of your time, effort, the switch will be easy. You know, you'll still make your money, you'll still make your living, and you'll have everything there kind of ready for you.
Yeah.
And that for me is like, if I get a job offer, right, and then it's like you can literally have this but more money. That's what I expect. I'm going for a promotion.
Yeah.
I'm going to somewhere where it's easier, I earn more money.
Yeah.
Or it's a little bit tougher, I'll earn a bit more money.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. That's a promotion. But for this, it is money grab central. For me, it's get everyone we can. Don't matter who it is. Promote the shit out of this, you know, stake.com. Promote the shit out of everything we can. And off we go.
That is such a common thing with anything related to crypto, though.
Well, yeah.
That's so common for just quick, as fast as we can, get as many people to funnel money into this thing, and then piss off with the money.
Absolutely.
So with Craven, right, the owner of Thingy,
Yeah,
I was slightly wrong about the whole Melbourne thing, but also not kind of. So he's also listed as the sole shareholder for the company records of Melbourne Software Development, a company called EasyGo, right?
Yeah.
Its director is listed as James Ashley Craven, Ed's father, who was jailed for a year for fraud and contempt of court in related to the company.
Oh my gosh.
That's bait, bro.
So well, the software development company that made Kick and has basically stripped Twitch of its identity and its personality, right?
Yeah.
And taken basically what is Twitch TM,
But green.
but green,
Yeah,
edition.
man.
Okay.
Swear to God.
and made it their own just to promote gambling. With, like you say, the percentage split is fucking ridiculous.
Here's mine.
I went on, just chatting, because if you're gonna look at like the integrity of a site, right, and
Yeah.
you're gonna look at its values, there's a couple of things you look at, and you know, call me a hound if you want, but the first thing you have to look at is how are they handling the kind of the hot tub stream of the
moderation of it.
the moderation.
Well,
of
then again, I don't
nudity
mind
and
hot tub
sex.
streams, right? Don't mind them at all. I mean, who doesn't want to see a woman shaking her ass?
Yeah.
I'm not going to take that away from anyone.
No.
Don't take it away from me.
But you have to manage the moderation.
But yeah, well, you've got to manage who's in that
Yes.
as well. You've got to make
Yeah.
sure the stream is safe. You've got to make sure that the chat's safe, that
Yeah.
the people are in the
Yeah.
chat, everything.
So without logging into the site, all it gives you is are you 18? And you click yes, you're in.
Oh, right, so it's a porn site then. It doesn't do that with Twitch, does it? It's the individual streamer who marks it as mature or not.
Yeah.
That's one
Yeah.
difference I've
And
seen.
then, so there's no extra level like with Twitch, how you need a verified account or you need, multi-factor authentication, etc., etc. With this, you just click, I'm not 18, I am 18 or I'm not 18, but who really ever clicks, I'm not 18. So you're 18, you go in.
Yeah,
And
right?
that single click gives them the you've said okay to all this explicit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
that's
yeah.
per stream. That's per streamer that you have to click this.
Oh, so it is the same
so
as
by
oh, right.
default on.
Yeah,
on,
yeah, yeah.
on Kick.
I thought you meant
I thought you
no
meant as you
website.
go to the home
Yeah,
page.
no,
or-
no, no.
Ah, okay.
So, there was one, and all right, there was an OnlyFans content creator. I'm like, oh fuck it, I need to make sure that it isn't just the Wild West that I've been getting told it is, and I'm not about to see someone literally flailing their tits around.
Yeah.
So anyway, I click on it, and
Flailing.
Flailing.
I mean, like with all due respect, they would have been flailing. All right, so it wasn't up until now. This woman is wearing basically rope.
Yeah.
Like it is rope. And she's writing people's name all over her. She's using terms that are completely banned on Twitch.
Yeah.
Then she starts shaking her ass, and it's like, oh no, there's your asshole.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
Whose name are you going to write on your asshole?
Yeah,
Come on.
literally was. And I was like, right, so there you go. That would have been like banned,
Straight
gone,
off,
fuck
yeah.
off.
Straight
Like
off,
even if
yeah.
it's a 3-day ban, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Moderation
Something
is
would
that
happen,
good,
yeah.
and the levels of protection are that high. Off your fuck.
Yeah.
She was also playing DMCA'd music.
It's funny that, isn't it?
Like,
It's funny
blast.
because on their website, right? If you go onto Kick, they've got three little the little options kind of button there on Kick.com. and if you click it, there's 4 options: community guidelines, DMCA policy, privacy policy, and terms of service. That's it. And they're breaking what? A few of them.
Yeah. There was another guy who was, I shit you not, he was a VTuber, and his entire stream was hentai.
Props.
Okay, bro. Yeah. So what was his name for research?
Source, please.
Source, please.
You had hentai. You had an OnlyFans just chatting creator who was showing way more than terms of service should ever allow, playing DMCA copyrighted music. You had people who were playing, obviously, you got your 26,000 viewers all watching Stake.com, which is hardcore gambling.
Yeah.
This is real money.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of real money. There's no minimum betting.
Yeah.
Like, and not only that, but all of the money that gets made on that site, the owner of Kick gets a percentage.
Yeah.
Because it's his fucking site. And so it's like, what a mad lad. Like, this guy's got it on lock. He's literally just gone, I need to earn more money, and Twitch have just stopped people streaming my website, which has been one of the biggest sources of income to my website. So what am I going to do? I'm going to con everyone.
Yeah.
Quite literally,
Straight
I'm
up,
going to con everyone. There was another dude that I clicked on, and he is that kind of influencer that I was talking about, wearing his, his grand chandelier and Gucci spelt wrong. And
that'll be us one day, boys. Don't worry.
It will. Yeah. If you guys want to send us your grand chandelier
and your Gucci sunglasses,
And this kid, right? He was in Discord with some friends, right? And they were talking about Kick, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be interesting. Yeah. So I closed down the hentai and I closed down the OnlyFans, and
that must have been really difficult for
you.
you.
It was. It was. The hentai was getting good. OnlyFans, not so much. And so I was listening to him talk, and he was saying like, yo, dude, so are you going to move over to Kick? His friend was like, yeah, probably. Like, it looks sick, man. It looks great. I'm like, oh, no, you're buying in.
Yeah, man.
You poor fucking soul. And then he's like, yeah, like, I got 40 followers in one day, man. And then, but that was my first stream. Like, my first stream, I got 160 in a day. And I'm like, right, okay. I'm looking. The guy's on 162 views. 800 plus followers, and he's been on Kick, according to him, less than a week. And this isn't someone that I've ever come across. He struck me, and with all due respect to the kid, he struck me as nobody who had been promoted.
Yeah, well, you are. People are driven by numbers, especially if you've never had them.
Exactly.
When you start getting them, that's when you're like, shit, this is working, man.
Yeah. But I was getting vibes of he's joined Kick. I don't think he's been told to join Kick. I don't think he's big enough to be told to join Kick. I think he's joined Kick, and he's fallen into an algorithm that Kick have got right now of just promote the shit out of him. Make him feel special.
Think that there's something to be gained from this.
Make him feel like he's got something.
Yeah. Well,
it's like when like those music industry pushed bands, these exceptionally mid bands, but they pop the fuck off.
Yeah.
And it's like, what's gone on here?
Yeah.
Why are these blown up so massively? And
it's for no reason other than it's a new service and they need people to lead the way. They need a pantheon. And I'm not saying this guy's going to make it because he's no train wreck, but well, then again. But it looks like, and from seeing on a couple of other people, it looks like people joining, if they're lucky enough, those games where you slot a coin in, and
a coin dozer.
Yeah. And they're either landing in free promotion, or make it on your own, but you're probably going to be fine.
Yeah.
This kid, like, his setup was awful. Content was, I'm not going to lie, content was not all there. It was just him sat back talking to his mates in Discord. It was nothing to, write home about. And he was making it.
But going through,
going on there.
Yeah, but going through, like I'm on it right now. The categories, there's a lot of them are still 3-figure viewers, three figures amount of viewers. You think about Valorant, for example, right? At this time I'm looking at it now, he's got 282 viewers, right? That's nothing compared to
one of the biggest streamed FPS games.
Yeah, which is probably on Twitch at what, like 70,000?
A lot more.
Like 50k views sometimes. Like, if there's tournaments on, it's hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
So, see, for someone to look at that, I know I've done it with games. If I streamed that game, I've got more of a chance of getting seen. Fucking hell, if I'm going in with Apex, there's 215 people watching that. So I know for a fact, if I'm scrolling through here and there's fucking 20 people playing it, and I've got well more chance of being watched.
Yeah,
it's a way less saturated
and
audience.
that's where you're gonna get followers.
This is the
from
thing
and
as well, because people they're arguing, "Oh, come over here, you'll get 95% revenue split," and it's like you need to remember, people will come over, but not with 100% of their audience.
No, exactly.
So it's like, oh yeah, you're getting 95% revenue split, but you've got like 10% of the people supporting you.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you're still going to be making a loss.
Trainwreck was on 80,000 followers yesterday.
Right,
Kick.
yeah.
Followers.
Followers
But that's
not
80,000 followers. It's Trainwreck.
Isn't he on like 2 million on?
Yeah, he's on
Eight
something
or
like that, yeah.
Exactly.
Plus, yeah.
Look at that percentage. I mean, don't get me wrong.
And he's the considered founder, air quotes, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you are going to lose a percentage. I'm really hoping people clock on fast.
I don't think it's lasting long, man. Like it won't. This will not last long.
It won't.
Of course it won't.
It won't.
But
They'll shut it down themselves. I
Yeah,
know.
but they will. He's going to cash out.
Cash out.
He's going to cash out.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I rate the 95% split isn't actually going to be what it looks like on paper. I think the 95 that gets paid out will be coming out from somewhere else rather than the money that's just gone in. You know what I mean? So someone donates.
Okay, yeah.
That was the other thing as well. They promoted it as you get 100%, 95% a sub and 100% a donation. It's like, bruv, what do you mean? Nobody takes donation
No one
from
takes
you.
donations at all anyway.
They're just gassing
Straight
up.
to my
Exactly.
PayPal,
Like,
straight to PayPal, straight to Just Eat when I get my
Twitch
takeout.
intercept it. Hold up, give me that.
Anger back.
Yeah, give us 50p.
They don't.
But
they
like,
don't.
but I rate, so you spend your £5 or your $5, whatever, on your sub.
Yeah.
So that goes into Kick, right? And then from a different account, Kick send you £4.50 or whatever the 95. I'm not good with numbers, but your £5 gone to go pay off some debt or gone into a crypto bank account, and your £4.50's come out of a loan, for example.
Okay. Yeah.
And then you go, right, well, cool, you can't touch my money because it's all in the Caribbean. File for bankruptcy. Have fun paying back the loan. I've just made a shit ton.
Yeah. See you later.
Yeah.
Going to the moon, boys.
The guy's already a billionaire, though, so I
Yeah.
don't know why the fuck he's trying. But
the amount of money he's made is ridiculous. Like even with with Trainwreck, have you seen how much money he's made from just sponsorships from that site? It's like 300+ million.
Nah.
From just his sponsorships. Then there's all his winnings, and then there's all that speculation of when there's content creators for gambling sites, they tailor good pulls to those creators.
Yes.
To promote. Oh, look how easy it is to make a good jackpot on our website.
Yeah, innit? Yeah.
It's definitely something going on.
Yeah,
there.
100%. So Nuts just said then about you can't see who is in chat like Twitch, so you can't mod it. And I've just gone on, and it doesn't look like that's correct. That looks, it looks though as if I can see who's in the chat. I can kind of click them and go to like kind of
see their little profile.
Yeah, I
pop
can
up,
go
come
to
up.
their things and that. So I don't think that's completely true. But then again, I don't know how the moderation works
This is it.
from that side.
they don't know how the moderation works.
So I'm not too sure about that.
But to be fair, with it being in beta, that could have been true up until recently.
True.
It could have been. I don't know
Very true,
when you saw that Nuts, but that could be just the fact that it's been changed. I'm not sure at the moment.
I'm sorry, it's really winding me up that when you said it looks just like Twitch.
Yeah.
Seriously, people, it does look just like
Twitch.
Twitch.
Look we will put screenshots
same
in the end.
Same UI.
We will.
It's, what?
Zero said it's Twitch Plus.
I'm
More Twitch minus.
Yeah.
Twitch 0.5.
I mean, if I wanted... Don't touch it, guys.
Yeah, it's dodgy business.
I'm
steering clear of that.
From people who have done content for a while, I would say if you're going to go to someone who is a competitor of Twitch, it's going to be YouTube, and that's going to be the only, I think, or Facebook.
Facebook gaming's doing okay.
Gaming,
They've
as
got
well.
people like Stone Mountain and stuff. And
They've
they
got
do really
quite
well.
a few people,
Yeah.
but actually, saying that, there was a Facebook gaming partner who has gone to Kick, who I saw as well. Quite a couple of people we know in our streaming circles have gone over to Kick as well. Obviously, we won't name names. We've seen them on my Twitter and whatever. Whatever, that's all you. If you want to do that and give it a go, that's fine. From 3 experienced streamers and content creators, we will not be touching that shit.
No.
And if we're wrong, or if you guys want to, for the people that we know, that if there's people in our social circle that we don't know of, let us know your experience.
Yeah.
Straight up, we want to know, because we could be completely wrong. I don't think we are. I understand.
think we are.
We're going purely off facts.
Yeah.
We're going purely off some things we've read.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't trust the founder of the company. If I don't trust the founder of the company, I'm not going to trust anything else. And from what I've seen, it is aimed towards promoting his website, so I'm not going to touch it.
It seems that so.
Yeah. But if there's a positive to come out of it, like if straight up you manage to blow up as a PUBG streamer, and all of a sudden, you know, you're actually getting the views that your content deserves, and you're earning the money that you've always wanted to earn out of it, and you're getting your quick cash cow out of it.
Not even quick. If it ends up being, right, and we will all hold our hands up to say, if Kick is a genuine thing, right, and it comes back to bite us in the ass, and, you know, you're earning your money, you're in a consistent website where you're earning your money, you've got to live in, you know, you either you're on a contract or not, and you've got that longevity, is what a lot of people want, is longevity, is, if you've got that, absolutely, we're purely going off what we've read. Aren't we?
Off what we've seen and researched. But we want to know, like, legit, we would love to know. Even if you go to it, you fucking hate it, you see the truth, and you back out, reach out to us.
Yeah.
Because we would love to be able to share this and create awareness, I think, because I think things like this can be really dangerous.
Absolutely can, yeah. Because you see a lot of other streaming sites pop up that haven't really had the same... notoriety.
Notoriety is a good one.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, I can't remember the names of them, but there's that one where like the mascot's like a gecko. What's the
Treco?
Is it
something?
like that?
Yeah.
A few people have gone to that.
Yeah,
there's this one where it's like a bit ago where it was basically Twitch but yellow and black.
D Live.
That's it. I knew a few people that went to that.
Me too.
And they came back to Twitch going, it just wasn't.
I've not seen anyone yet not come back to Twitch.
Yeah.
Well, Mixer flopped, even though they got Ninja for millions of dollars, right? Which, again, the thing is about them, right? That's when Ninja was at its absolute Fortnite prime.
Yeah, it was
that
peak,
was for me, that was a business move. That was actually pretty smart.
It was.
But Mixer, I just didn't think had as many features and stuff as Twitch did. I just think they probably didn't get enough time. But with something like this, these are just dodgy bastards.
These are people that have got the funds to throw a quick idea out there, hype the shit out of it, bring hundreds of thousands of people on board, and just like you said, James, from the get-go, just jump ship once they've made that money.
Absolutely.
It's just so bait.
It's bait, isn't it? And I think that's, again, why they've gone for the people they've gone for, bringing them in. Like, if you've been on Aiden Ross's Twitter, he is a baiter. The guy baits interaction on every level he can do, right? To the fact of, like, 6 days ago, he tweeted, "There are only two genders in caps." Right? So, obviously, the interaction on that post, you can imagine it was in the hundreds of thousands, right? Possible millions by this point, I don't know. But you can imagine that is the type of people they're bringing on. And if that's me, I'm not going to trust that website for my content.
No. I want to be associated with people that ride off negative connotations.
Exactly. Like, people that are quite narrow-minded. Even if you said it as a joke, for me, using your platform with 2.2 million followers to promote, to say something like that, for me, is just, if you have that opinion, that's fine. But, you know, if you were a genuine person, you'd say something along, you know, you'd back it up with summit.
You'd open your discussion.
You'd open it up,
You wouldn't make it an object fact, in your opinion.
Probably a blunt statement, would it?
Unless you were hounding for those.
This is it.
Exactly.
This is it.
Yeah.
Like, it's. I mean, he's the same guy, right, who promoted fascism, if I'm not mistaken. He's the same guy.
Probably.
I believe he's the same guy who kind of started having conversations around fascism and around like Nazi movement and things like that, to the point where he had hardcore fascists in his chat, and he was egging them on and getting them to say more, not in a way of like, you know, making him look foolish. He just wanted to start a riot. And he did, and he successfully did. And he's in my opinion, a dangerous person. He's the kind of guy that will start storming in a teacup and then throw it at some. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's just in it for himself, any means possible.
Yeah.
It just seems like that's what the whole thing is. You know, whoever's behind it is getting their bag and they're running, aren't they? And you know, it's the fact that any business any business nowadays, they don't compare themselves, say we're better than you.
No.
You know, they purely are, this is what we offer, this is what we've got at the moment. But it's, again, from Kick's Twitter, there's for anyone listening, I'll try and visualize it for you. Red and blue pill, but they've got a green and a purple pill, and they've literally posted a picture of them to say, which would you choose? And I'm like, you don't have to be like that.
No.
If you're going to be a genuine business, build it on the right things. Build it on like doing good. Doing something good.
Yeah. Do you know what it exudes?
Nonce energy.
Green bean nonce energy.
Do you know what? I'm going to go as far out to say it. Kit gives me nonce energy.
It does.
Does it straight
He
up?
does fully give me nonce
mate,
energy.
I wasn't going to
agree.
say nonce energy. I was going to say it seems like a circle jerk of alpha chads.
Yeah.
Sigma males. Oh,
Yeah.
that's the energy I get. From
Yeah,
it.
I get
It's
that.
dangerous.
Coming
as
on the
well
Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything
Nah,
to
they
do
are.
with crypto gives me ick, bro. Crypto's
Yeah.
an ick, bro.
Yeah, don't even.
Sorry, but anyway, what riles me up about it is more the fact that they're pumping as many big names as they can onto their service, onto their platform. The trickle effect of that is that smaller streamers see their people that they watch and they go, "Oh, that's the move to make," and then they become a part of the pyramid.
This is why I said about bringing the wrong ones, though.
Yeah,
they could have brought the right ones, like the mid to high level,
Yeah.
really good people who make a living, a nice living.
But I'm talking of the danger side of it for them.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
they're granted, obviously it's not admittedly as much of a risk for a smaller streamer. They can easily just go back.
True, yeah.
That's just a fact. But they're taking time out of the content they're trying to make and pumping it into a waste of space.
That's the
Absolutely, that's what I feel. I do feel. I mean, at the moment, I feel bad for anyone who is considering it and who is going over purely on the revenue basis, because that is what people are going for.
It is, obviously.
I saw it and I was like, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Fucking 95% of my content money is going to me. Fucking too right. But at the same time, that's too good to be true.
Yeah, it is.
Way too good to be true.
And then when you consider the facts that you've brought to the table, James, it just all pieces together, doesn't it? It's like it's right there in front of us, but we can't say for definite, yes, this is the reason. Because like we said, if it turns out in the future we are wrong, we'll hold our hands up.
True.
But from what we've seen evidence-wise, it just all points to one thing.
Yeah.
It does.
I think the smartest play, if you are going to use Kick, the only way I could truly endorse it is if your content is TOS on Twitch.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Absolutely.
If your content is, if you're an exotic dancer per se, and you can't do your exotic dance to the full extent on Twitch, which you can't because you can't have nudity, you will get away with it on Kick.
Or OnlyFans. I mean, you can. Like,
you can get away with it.
It's a valid site. I mean,
yeah, of course.
Obviously you'll touch whatever social, aspect that's out there, won't you? Even if you just do softcore stuff on your Kick.
So Kick has been described as the Wild West at the moment.
Yeah.
The Wild West of content creation.
Kind of is.
It is, because it's totally not lawed at all. You can play whatever music you want. You can there's been people streaming the World Cup, pay-per-view content, the UFC, things like that. So you can basically stream someone else's content. There's a sleeping category. So you can sleep streams.
You can sleep on.
You can sleep. But there's a limit to how long you can, though, isn't there?
Yeah, people do it for subathons. So they go into I'm only sleeping.
Yeah. And then there's, just straight porn. If you want porn, it's there. So like, if you're gonna use it and you're actually gonna use it in a smart way for a good potential to actually boost your career properly, because I don't think it's gonna be around for long.
No.
Use it to promote content that you cannot promote on Twitch.
Yeah, if you're gonna do that,
Yeah. So
absolutely.
if you want to be a commentator for StarCraft, Overwatch, things like that, you can stream the live shit that you're not allowed to stream on Twitch.
Yeah.
You can take the content that is solely for like the Overwatch League, etc., and you can do your commentating over it. It's a legit way of doing it, because you're not going to get DMCA'd, you're not going to get shut down, because no one's policing Kick.
True.
So you can do that, and you can practice your commentating skills in a live setting on something that's actually got traction. And at the minute, with the amount of viewers, you're probably going to be the biggest streamer of that content.
Sure, you probably get feedback. You'll probably get the stuff. But again, depending on the demographic, what feedback you're going to get.
So you can do that if you want to be, if you want to get into debating and talk about really sketchy topics and topics that are not meant for Twitch.
Yeah,
you can do that. And then the last one is any form of sex work or any form of kind of lewd, totally TOS banned. Anything that's not safe for work, you can promote on Kick at the minute.
Yeah.
And it's free promotion. You'll get money for it. And you'll get a 95% split on the money that you earn.
Yeah, man.
It's the smartest thing to
that's
do.
it.
Just be very fucking careful, okay?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. That's the thing. If you're going into it as a content creator, you've got to have you've got to at least think, I might not be here for very long.
Yeah.
Just have it in the back of your mind.
Yeah. It's a springboard. That's the way you should look at it
don't-
right now.
Be very careful is the key point. If you're going to be going on to experiment, have a little go at Kick to see.
Yeah.
Be very careful. Do your research. Check other people.
Yeah.
I mean, we've all been doing research on it. We're steering clear.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if you're going to take away anything from this, it's be careful. There's 3 people here who will not be going there for purely our own reasons. We're very happy where we are with what we've got. So yeah, if trial it by all means, but don't expect it to be your main source for now.
Agreed.
And let us know what you think if you do.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
this
so get your
video.
input in.
Sorry, go on.
I'm just saying, get your input in. We want to know.
Absolutely, because this is going to be edited on YouTube. Everything we're gonna put it on there. We're gonna put every link we can and all the screenshots and everything like that. But we've got all the sources and stuff that we found today. We'll be putting them on YouTube as well. So if you are watching on YouTube, absolutely go and please do hit that sub button and give us a like and comment on anything, your experiences, what you think. If you think we're talking shit, if you're not going to listen to us, why you're not listening to us, let us know, man, because this is what we're here for.
We get 95% of that sub.
So this stream was sponsored by Kick.com.
Thank you, steak.com.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
No.
In the biffer with that, bro.
Yeah. No, thanks for watching, though.
Yeah.
That was for YouTube, though. They were going to do a thanks for watching.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. True.
Real
You
facts.
either do true, or you do brilliant.
Yeah, you do.
Am
Yeah.
I getting called out here?
Brilliant.
I'm sorry, I'm just so fucking
No, it's
boring.
just I've noticed when editing, like it gets to like the end of us saying something, and you're like, oh, brilliant.
I've got mad anxiety now.
And then
I'm
we
not
crack
sleeping
on.
tonight.
Brilliant.
I'm going to be nodding off. I'll be going, brilliant.
True.
I'm quite like, shut up.
Bite your tongue off.
Back the song up at 5
Flo
a.m.
comes in like, do a little fight night, and you're like, true.
We're not getting married now.
Brilliant.
You sound like you're having a bit of fun.
I am.
Brilliant.
No, not allowed.
Not allowed.
But no,
Yeah,
guys,
I'm going to not do that anymore.
it's
Thank
a
you.
shame that the have we lost?
TikTok's gone.
But my phone's
Your
probably
phone's
dead.
died.
Yeah,
Phone's
TikTok's
dead,
gone.
mate.
Need
Guys,
a new
if
phone,
you were doing both, it's dead. It's dead, Jim. So yeah, no, thank you for coming to hang out. Please, I know we probably sound a bit preachy and a bit beggy now, but we are dying to get that 100. So
We are
if you
so close.
If you're not already subscribed, go down to YouTube and subscribe. If you're not in the Discord, please get in there. We would love to hear your opinions on Kick in there. We actually would love to see a proper discussion.
Yeah.
Keep it civil, obviously. Reach out to us if you are going to use it. Like I genuinely want to know what people's experiences
as well.
with
Yeah,
using
yeah,
it.
no, I'm really
I do.
interested. I really want to know. I'm going to keep my eye on the people on my
Yes.
Twitter
Yeah.
that are about. I'm going to see what their experiences is. I'm going to see how long it lasts.
Yeah.
We'll see how well they do. And then, let's
Yeah,
see
we'll-
if they get to their first payout.
Well, we'll be keeping tabs, and I'm sure once we've seen some development, we'll be brushing on it again.
I want to
Yeah.
return to this, yeah.
And it's quite nice because obviously we're a bunch of idiot meme lords. It's quite nice talking about into essence, a serious topic.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we don't do this often.
yeah,
No.
let us know what you guys think of this kind of conversation. I've enjoyed it.
Current topic.
Current
Yeah.
topics,
Current
fresh
topic.
stuff. I've had a blast talking about
I've had a
this.
blast actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been good doing the research and everything to get it all together.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's been a good in.
So, I think this is probably about where we're wrapping up, right?
I agree.
Believe
Yeah.
so, yes.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure, as always.
Indeed it has.
Next time, we are going to be on YouTube.
Yes.
we are.
Next time,
yeah.
we are going to be on YouTube.
Because in a few weeks' time, 24 hours will have passed.
Yes.
Yeah. And I hope. Yeah, you have to request again because you didn't stream. So
Oh,
yeah, right.
Don't.
Yeah. So yeah, next one will be on.
Yeah.
We'll make sure we're live on
Yeah,
YouTube instead.
that'll be a big one. So there'll be more info on that in our Discord. If you're watching on YouTube, that'll be down below, as will our Twitter, as always. So make sure you get in there, give your input. It's massively appreciated. You've had a little giggle. What's funny?
0, don't do it.
What Zero said.
0. don't do it.
Yeah, I mean,
You
to
think
be
I can
fair,
read that? Read it to me, please.
Zero's been saying throughout the
know.
whole kick chat that he's going to go to. He's going to try it on kick.
I know.
He's
Don't.
doing it.
The thing is, yeah,
Just please, no.
Jimmy, you're what? Shut up.
No, because I care about him too much. Zero, you're my homie.
I love you, Zero.
Take my advice, please.
Zero, give it a go, man. Let us know what it is. Let me know what's going on, man.
I don't even stream, mate.
This
you're
is
just-
like the angel and the devil on the shoulder
Yeah.
here. Don't do it.
Don't
Yeah.
listen to him, all right?
What
He's
were
an
you,
alien.
lawful good or chaotic good? And I was
Chaotic good,
evil.
you're chaotic evil.
You were
What am I?
lawful good.
Yeah.
I was chaotic or lawful. I can't remember.
Lawful.
Was I lawful evil?
No, you were
good.
lawful good.
You were just a good boy.
I thought I was lawful evil.
Nah, you're a good boy.
I'll
Take it
fact
up with
check
Blue.
this. I will do.
No, I was chaotic evil, so I think that's kind of playing a part here, isn't it?
We'll see,
But
we'll see.
honestly, on a real, Zero, I want to know. Or nuts, if you do go over there, mate.
Yeah.
Anyone who's actually gonna do it, I want to know what your experience is.
Yeah, let
Yeah.
us know.
I might even DM a couple boys and be like, "Yo, do you know what? What's your opinions? I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna DM you.
we're genuinely interested.
Keep your DM open because I want to fucking. I'm messing.
We're
Slide
sliding
on
in
I'm
there.
sliding in. Say, what are you doing? How's it been? How's your mum?
Oh, man.
Beautiful.
Right.
There it
Awesome.
is. For real. Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tuning in as always. We'll let you know on Twitter and in the Discord when the next episode will be.
Absolutely.
Which will be on YouTube, so do please get over there. Drop that sub.
Yeah.
If we can hit that hundo today, that would be
great.
massive.
That'd be
And
huge.
everyone
I'll
tell
cry.
Blue that you love the Discord icon he did for us.
Yes, animated
It's
Discord
absolutely sick.
icon.
We love it.
Baller.
Good job, man.
Right.
Thank you so much, bro.
See you in the next one, guys.
Yes.
See you
Take
later.
it easy. Much love. Till
Bye.
next time. Bye bye.